Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with our Wilder team, 22,000 diamonds, got a ton of poke coins, still completing this team out. As you can see, we have all of our Wilders built. That is it, guys. That is all of the Wilders. Just got a couple more to add stars to. Once we add the stars to them, they will be complete and the team will be fulfilled. We're maxing out a couple more of our plus 30 signature items, as well as finishing out some furniture. Already have Leica almost completely built. Iran is done. Almas almost done. We have Gorvo, who is completely done. We built Raku. We built Respin. We have built Pippa. So all of them just so powerful at this point to go ahead and make progression. Even Kaz has 9 of 9 furniture. Gonna max her out. Hopefully they can do a little rework with her, allowing us to utilize her in the campaign a little more. But let's go ahead and we'll get into the summons. So we have a couple diamonds here that we're going to go ahead and use. And then for our stones, we have 2 rare stones. And then our elite, we have 7. Hoping we can pull 1 or 2 Wilders out of here would be ideal. Which one? Not too bad. We got Solus, we got Gorvo, and we got Lorzin. So even though they are at 5 stars already, we can use them as food when new Wilders are introduced. We can already have them built and already max them out at that point. Gorvo, we did need a little more. So that gives us a copy. So he is at 4 stars, guys. So we need 1 more copy or 2 more copies of Gorvo, and he will be completely maxed out. And then we have Solus and we have Lorzin there as food as we continued our summons. All right, so we got 375 companion points, 34 scrolls. We have 17 of our faction scrolls, so hopefully we can pull some Wilders with those. 22,000 diamonds, like I said earlier, to go ahead and continue maxing out this team. If we can pull a couple more copies of Wilders, we can add some more 5 stars. And at that point, with the wish list, we will put fodder heroes in there. We're not going to have any choice but to throw those fodder heroes in there once we build out the rest of these Wilders, which again is going to give us more than enough food to build all of these heroes out. Which here we have desired hero summons. We might use those to finish out Gorvo. If we can get double copies of Gorvo. There's our first elite, guys, which is a copy of Mahira. So look at that, guys. We get a Hypogean right off the bat with our common scrolls. Anytime that you can pull extra copies of those is just absolutely phenomenal. All right, so we got 1 pull here for the Wilders. Hopefully it's going to be an elite. There we go, guys. Got another elite, which we know it's going to be a Wilder. It is Gorvo. So we just need 1 copy. 1 copy of Gorvo, guys, and he will be maxed out. Maybe this will be the 1 copy that we're looking for. It is Raku, so not too bad. I would definitely take a copy of Raku. All right, so we're building out Raku. We did build him. He's already out of the ship. So let's go ahead. We're going to drop Gorvo in here. And I'm going to chance it and go ahead with the summons because I want to make sure that we get a copy of him. But if we pull a double or a triple, we're going to get a bunch of copies of Gorvo that we don't need. So might not be the best, but it is definitely by far the easiest. There's a lot more food. Got another copy of Ogi. All right, so pull number 2. That means the next one is going to be, and it's a double, guys. So we're going to be 1 over on Gorvo. That's what I thought was going to happen. But that's okay, because we got Gorvo. Then we do have Gorvo, and then we have Respin. So Respin will actually be the next one in line. We can go ahead and drop him in here. And I want to use these before they expire, because if I just continue with the regular summons, a lot of times I'm not going to have enough, or I'm going to get a lot of off factions instead of building Wilder specifically. So this will be our, there we go. So there's 1 copy of Respin. Not sure if that's enough to take it another star on him, but our final copy here just gives us a couple more rare cards. Not too bad though. That was a lot of emblems. I believe here we're still building the twins. We have the twins all the way up to Legendary Plus, trying to get them to Mythic, and then we're going to focus on Lucretia at that point. So 1 more copy of the twins would be ideal. Just some resources, but we did get a Lightbearer card there. Go ahead and use that one. So there is Gorvo, guys. We even have that one extra copy. There we go. He is done, guys. Plus 30 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, 5 stars, completely maxed out, which is absolutely amazing to see. So now, within the Noble Tavern, since he is completely maxed out, I believe it is time for fodder in here. So we'll drop our Gorvo. Those are all maxed. So we're just going to go ahead and drop Ira in here. And there we go. Until we get a new Wilder hero, which might be a significant amount of time, we're going to go ahead and just drop them in there. Big reasons we were looking to do the summon is, of course, with the Dreamy Garden. We want to make sure that we maximize everything in here. We get a free copy of Raku out of here, which is awesome. Or we could choose Pippa. But I want to get all of the rewards we have in here, not only for the red chest, but that way we have enough resources to pick up the Prince of Persia, which will be redeemable, I think, in about 26 days. So about 26 days we can go ahead and redeem for the Prince of Persia. Let's hit up the Oak Inn, guys. 31,000 Poke coins, still looking to max out a ton of Wilder heroes here. We have Saurus is really close. We have Lorzen at 6. We have Tassie there at 6. Definitely like to get a couple more for Raku and Pippa. So let's see how we can do mythic furniture, guys, right off the bat, which is Almas. He's another hero that they're definitely going to have to rework or do something with. I know every hero is not going to be, the S+ class, but if you have a bunch of heroes that nobody uses, doesn't really make sense. Got another piece there for Cirrus. Either rework them or nobody is going to use them regardless of what they do. So another mythic piece right there, which is Ainz. So we got a piece for Ainz, guys. Building out those dimensional Celestials and Hypogeans. That way we can put them into the formation when we start getting to 3, 4, and 5 teams. So we can carry through the campaign. Another piece right there, which second piece for Ainz, guys. Doubled up on Ainz on the summons. 2 cards on the table as well. That means we can finish out a couple heroes here. So let's see who we got. Since I know Saurus is at 7, we have 2 cards, so we can take Saurus to 9, completing him out, giving him the big damage reduction that he needs to perform well in the campaign. There we go, so 2 for Saurus. Which takes him to 9 of 9. That allows us to drop him out of the wish list. Very cool. So another hero completely maxed out, guys. All right, so for Wilders, I believe they're all in. Right now, we got Solus, we got Kaz. Yep, they are all in there. So we're going to look at our Celestials and our Hypogean heroes. I think Talene is already at 9 of 9 as well, which is awesome. Twins, we're not building that high. We can go ahead and look for Lucy because here we have, you know what, let's go for, Lucy. We know we're building Lucy. We know we're going to build her as soon as we can. As soon as the twins get those 1 or 2 more copies, we are going to build her up. Having her furniture is going to be awesome. And of course, we have Ainz in here as well. Maybe we didn't add them. Wondering if they're just not added in here yet. Because you've already built them and already maxed them out. There they are, guys. We got a lot of heroes to add in here. So we'll go ahead and unlock that room. It'll just take a little bit of time. So we'll add in Ainz, we'll add in Albedo. We can even drop in all the other Ascended heroes. And I like putting them all in here just for the simple fact I utilize all of them when it comes to the faction towers. So having Nara in the faction tower, very, very beneficial. Same that we see with Cecilia. Very strong when it comes to the Light Bearer Tower. Her ability to have damage mitigation, the damage and then the damage mitigation both does very, very well. Then, of course, Damon, he is staple for the Graveborns. Just absolutely phenomenal. So we'll go ahead and we will use all of our furniture and then we'll recycle what we're not using. We'll put We're going to put Ainz and Albedo in the top, so the priority, we'll put the rest right towards the bottom. And this is what I was kind of looking at when we're getting into 3, 4, 5 teams. We're getting into multiple teams. Right now, this is kind of the lineup for the high priority of the heroes we're using. We have all of the Wilder heroes in there. We have the Dimensionals, we have the Celestials, and we have the Hypogeans, which are going in there as well. So right now, I mean, we have the 3 teams covered, which is really good. So these 2, I'm actually going to use for Ainz. Usually we sell them, but I know it's very hard to pull the specific furniture for Ainz. So until we get a little bit more furniture or a little more room, which I think he already has a couple in there. But I want to make sure we just open up his room and then we'll go with Albedo. There we go. Want to make sure because I know we're going to utilize Ainz pretty soon. And there is his 3-piece, guys. Very, very nice. He is probably the strongest hero in the game. A lot of people might differ, but honestly, Ainz is the strongest hero, in my opinion, in the game. The way that he nukes, he demolishes entire teams with the nuke. All right, guys, so that will do it for our summons today. Got a lot of poke coins in there. We got Gorvo maxed out, which is good. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the campaign. So similar to that we've done with other videos, we're just going to speed up the campaign here. It's very easy. The level of efficiency is very close. Until it gets more difficult, we're just going to continue this probably through chapter 32 at this point, probably 33, maybe getting into 34 is where we'll start seeing level deficiency. Every week at a very minimum, I want to go through at least 20 stages. So over the next couple weeks, we will definitely catch up to where we hit chapter 34, 35, 36, which is a very, very solid wall as we start going from 2 teams into 3 teams, into 4 teams, and then ultimately into the 5-team composition that we're going to see. Right now, I like the formation of Iran with Laika and Raku. Raku provides a crowd control aspect. Tassi is in here as well. And then, of course, Saurus, just because he is very strong when it comes to the heals as a warrior, but still a little bit of a support class. We have him maxed out with that 9 of 9 furniture plus 30 signature item, which makes him very, very high on the survivability scale. Which again, because of the level deficiency, it's easy to buzz through here really quick. And I cannot wait to see this team completely maxed out. When new Wilders are introduced, like what we talked about earlier, we can go ahead and build them. We're going to have food, we're going to have fodder, we're going to have poke coins. And I really think I'm just going to save at this point until we get a new hero. So if we get a new hero, if I have 40, 50, 60,000 diamonds saved, if I have a bunch of furniture cards saved, we can go ahead and just summon up new heroes, build them maxed out from when they're released, which would be super convenient and easy to continue progression on here. So I think progression we will definitely continue with, again, through the next couple stages, through the next couple chapters. But as far as the summonings, I think I might just wait until we get to see some new Wilders. So once a new Wilder is released, we'll wait till he drops. We'll do a big mass summon on the faction accounts, making it very easy, again, hopefully to pick up that new hero and seeing exactly how well he is doing. Right now we're waiting on a Walker on the Lightbearer account, but so far a little bit disappointed with what he might bring to the team as a warrior. I was hoping he'd be a ranger, but we didn't get that option. So here is our final stage, guys, as the 2 teams are concluded. Second one here, we have Saurus. We're running with Solus in the bottom, as you can see there, and Respin in the top, doing a lot of damage. So we'll go ahead, we'll collect up our loot, and that will do it today for the Wilders. 20 more stages down just like that. So we'll collect up quite a bit of diamonds. We'll also pick up some amplifying emblems. And that is it for the Wilders for today, guys. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Absolutely loving the faction accounts. They are doing so well. Just need to make a ton of progression. And as always, thank you guys for watching.